I served my sister-in-law's kids the same snack she packs for mine. So my sister-in-law Sophia watches my 2 kids every Wednesday while I work a late shift, and honestly I was grateful for it at first. She has 3 of her own, so what's 2 more, right? That's what she always said. Oh, it's nothing, they just blend in. Except they didn't blend in because for about 4 months now my kids have been coming home starving. Like actually starving. My daughter Bianca is 6 and she'd walk in the door at 8 p.m. asking for a real dinner. I figured she was just going through a growth spurt. Then one night I asked her what she had at Aunt Sophia's, and she goes, a cracker and some raisins. I said, okay, but what else? And she just looked at me. That's it, that's the snack box. So the next Wednesday I packed my kids their own little containers and I labeled them because I didn't want to make it weird. I texted Sophia, hey, send some snacks for the kids so you don't have to worry about them. She texts back, you didn't have to, I always feed everybody the same thing. Same thing. Okay, but then my son Isaac, he's 4, he comes home and tells me the other kids had the good stuff. I said, what good stuff, buddy? He goes, the chicken nuggets, and the juice pouches, and the cookies. I asked if he had any. He shook his head. Aunt Sophia said those are for her kids. We get the box. The box. There it is again. I went and found the containers I'd packed and they were mostly untouched, so she wasn't even using what I sent. She was giving her own 3 kids hot food and juice and cookies, and mine were getting a handful of dry cereal and some raisins in a little divided tray like they were toddlers on a plane. So I didn't say anything. I just started paying attention. I asked Bianca to tell me exactly what the box had every week, and it was always the same. Crackers, raisins, sometimes a cheese stick if she was feeling generous. Meanwhile, her kids ate lunch, snack, and basically dinner before I picked them up. Now here's the part that got me. Last month, Sophia's husband got a new job and their sitter fell through, so she asks me, hey, could you take my 3 on Fridays after school? Just for a couple hours, feed them a snack, that kind of thing. And she said it so casually, like feeding kids a snack was the easiest thing in the world, which it is. When you actually do it. I said, sure, absolutely, happy to help. So Friday comes and her 3 show up and I had everything ready. I'd gone shopping specifically, and I made them each a little divided tray. Crackers, raisins, 1 cheese stick, exactly what she packs for mine, to the piece. I even used the same brand of raisins because I checked the box in my kids' bags. Her oldest, Jacob, he's 8. He looks at the tray and goes, is this it? I said, yep, that's the snack. He goes, my mom makes us nuggets. I said, oh, does she? At my house everybody gets the same thing. Which is exactly what Sophia told me. Word for word. When she came to pick them up, Jacob ran straight to her. Mom, we were so hungry, we only got crackers. And Sophia laughs, kind of nervous, and says to me, oh, did you not have time to make them something? I could have packed snacks. I said, I did have time. That's the same snack you give Bianca and Isaac every Wednesday. I just wanted your kids to try it. Her face changed, like it actually dropped. She said, that's different. I have 5 kids on Wednesdays. I can't cook a whole meal for everyone. I said, you cook for your 3. You just don't cook for mine. Isaac literally told me nuggets are for your kids and the box is for ours. She got quiet, then she got mad. So you're punishing my children to make a point? I said, no. I fed them exactly what you feed mine. If it's not enough for yours, then it was never enough for mine either. She grabbed her kids' coats and said I was being petty and that she'd been doing me a favor all these months. I said, you were doing me a favor while my kids came home hungry. I'll figure out Wednesdays myself from now on. She hasn't asked me to take her kids since, and my 2 eat a real dinner before I pick them up now.